Hey, what's up guys? It's Bad Beat from Onslaught Esports bringing you another Cinch gaming controller review video. This time we'll talk a little bit about the differences between the traditional trigger stops and their newer adjustable trigger stop mechanism. You'll probably recognize this controller here. This is our original review controller. This is actually my personal controller here. You can see we got the new Cinch grips on here, and this has traditional trigger stops. It's either drilled right into the center of the trigger. They mechanically stop the trigger from going any further by hitting the back panel. You can see here, or I should say here, how loud they actually are. The downside to these, even though they do work really great, is that it's a fixed position. If your gun fires a little bit higher or a little bit lower than this, you're kind of SOL. You're going to have to either re-drill or just deal with it being a little bit off. The nice thing about Cinch's original trigger stops, like I said, this controller here, it's one of the original Cinch controllers. We've had it since about February of last year. The positioning on these triggers, they were still very good. Like, your guns would still fire in shooter games. I never had any issue with that whatsoever. However, with the new adjustable trigger mechanism, it's a huge upgrade because you do have that ability to customize the height of the screw. Once again, it's still a mechanical stop in there. You might be able to see inside here. It's a little bit dark. There actually is a damper pad, so when your screw hits the bottom here, you can hear. I'll hammer down on this a little bit for you guys. Way quieter. But still, when that screw hits that damper, obviously it stops the trigger from going down any further, and you can adjust it up, you can adjust it down based on the game you're playing, based on your personal preference. It's just a huge option to be able to customize that. And the nice thing too is that it's completely hidden behind this back panel. You can see that we actually had to remove the Cinch grip back panel so we could show you the inside of this controller. Big upgrade on your Cinch. I would highly recommend getting those. Just gives you like the option to completely custom tailor your controller to your play style and to the game that you're playing, without having to worry about having a controller similar to this where you're kind of stuck in one position. So once again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. We always do respond to those. And for any of your Cinch gaming purchases, whether it's a brand new controller, whether it's the Cinch grips, whether it's sending in your own Cinch or your own controller to be cinched up, make sure you use our 5% off code. This code is Onslaught, ONSLAUGHT. You can grab it off our website here. It's onslaughtclan.com, or just even check Cinch's website because we are the top-ranked Cinch controller sponsor. Pretty much the only organization, again, that also gives controllers back to the community. So once again, guys, thanks for the view, and if you have any questions, please let us know.